Hello again. Welcome to the second video in our OneSearch series. In this video, I will show you how to apply limiters in OneSearch. Our original search for GMOs and nutrition only retrieved 64 results. While this can be seen as an optimal number of results, most of the time when you do a search in OneSearch, you will be presented with hundreds or thousands of results. When this happens, one of the easiest ways to manage those results is through OneSearch's limiters. Because our initial search produced a small number of results, I have done a new search in OneSearch for bananas and nutrition. This search retrieved 894 results and, as a result, needs limiters applied to it. These limiters can be found on the left-hand side of your OneSearch screen. OneSearch has several limiters that you can choose from, but I recommend that you focus on the four basic limiters, which are format, publication date, they call it year here, full text, and peer-reviewed. The full text and peer-reviewed limiters should only be applied to journal articles. The first limiter you can apply is the format limiter. This limiter can be applied if you only want to see results for a specific format. Maybe you only want to see what books CNM Libraries has on your topic. Click the book limiter and you will get references to 11 books. If you only want references to print books, you can go even further and choose print books, which will give you references to the 3 books that we have on the subject. Many times when you search OneSearch, you will only need to find journal articles. In that case, choose the format limiter article. For our bananas and nutrition search, choosing the article limiter narrows our search to 851 results. Not everything in OneSearch is full text. There are references to journal articles that are not available in full from OneSearch. If you want to make sure you retrieve full text articles that you can read, print, or save directly from whatever device you are using, then choose the content limiter full text. This will ensure you only get full text articles. By limiting our bananas and nutrition search to full text articles, we have moved from 851 results to 514. Often you will also be asked to find peer-reviewed, academic, or scholarly journal articles. This request often fills students with dread because they are unsure how to identify a peer-reviewed journal article. OneSearch and almost every other library database makes this simple by allowing you to choose the content limiter peer-reviewed. When you apply this limiter, you can be confident that all of the results retrieved are from peer-reviewed publications. In our bananas and nutrition search, limiting to peer-reviewed publications narrowed our search a little further from 514 to 491. Finally, your assignment will frequently specify that the resources you use should fall within a specific time frame. Most commonly, you will be asked to use resources that have been published within the last 5 years. Near the bottom of the OneSearch limiters, there is a year limiter where you can specify what date range you require. The initial search for bananas and nutrition retrieved 894 results from CNM libraries that included books, ebooks, journal articles, and videos. By limiting the search to full text, peer-reviewed articles from the last 5 years, we now have 146 results to look through. Before we move on, I would like to give you a little searching advice. While you can immediately apply all of the desired limiters after your initial search, I recommend applying each limiter separately. This allows you to look at the number of results you get in increments, and if necessary, remove limiters that narrow the search too much. For example, if we had narrowed our GMOs and nutrition search with the same limiters that we applied to the bananas and nutrition search, we would have only retrieved 8 results. However, if we remove the date limiter and look at full-text peer-reviewed articles from all years, we have 25 results. Thank you for viewing the second video in our OneSearch series. Please tune in to the last video for Module 4, Other Databases, to learn what other options are available to you when conducting library research.